welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, guys. If this is your first time here, I'm Bim Salah and I am a registered nutritionist here in Nigeria. If this is not your first time and you're a returning subscriber, you are welcome back. Welcome. It's glad to have you here again. And so from the title of this video, you would already know that I'm going on a work trip to Kenya. Yeah, hopefully. I'm going on a work trip to Kenya on Sunday the 6th of March. Today it's currently the 4th of March and I'm trying to do like preparations. I'm trying to get everything sorted out. My ticket got sent last night. I'm trying to apply for my e-visa. I also need to make my hair. Come along to Kenya. Come along with me to Kenya. Come to Kenya with me.
So welcome.
Thank
to
you.
And enjoy.
switching to voiceover for day one of my training, which is just basically like an introduction for every single person coming from training. There were representatives from Nigeria, which is I and my company, Tanzania, Burkina Faso, Ethiopia. Yeah, so we're 4 countries in total. And yeah, this is my name tag with my country. And then it was time for lunch after an introductory session, and I decided to have pasta with beetroot salad. And I decided to try sushi because I had never tried sushi before. Yeah, this is my meal. The pasta was good. I even ended up going for a second serving, but let's just say I'm not a fan of sushi because I did not like it. Did not like the taste. Did not like how I felt. No offense, it made me wanted to throw up. It made me want to throw up. But yeah, that's just. So after lunch, I just decided to take a walk around the property of Safari Park Hotel just to take in the view, because I got in very late and it was all dark. So this was just me exploring. I didn't get to explore everything before I went to my room or every place, but at least enjoy the view with me. I walked back to my room just to rest a bit before the next session, and yes, I decided to do another room tour because the room looks different during the day, and I just wanted to put it in video, have a video of it. So enjoy the room tour with me. I was struggling here to open the door because I had not figured it out, but I eventually did. So after the first day session, I went for dinner, and this is my outfit. Well, I and my colleague decided we're going to tour the all 5 restaurants at Safari Park Hotel, and we started day 1 with the African restaurant. Now usually they serve steaks and kebabs and whatever you want, but this is the view, and so beautiful. We started out with some soup, which I didn't particularly enjoy because it was kind of bland to my taste, so I was expecting something more spicy. But yeah, African restaurants, they usually have performances that are always beautiful to watch. And after soup, we got down to trying different varieties of meat. There was beef, there was chicken, there was goat, there was lamb, there was crocodile, which I tried and was but still enjoyed the beautiful performance. So after the main was dessert. I was absolutely stuffed at this point, but there's always room. There's always room for dessert. It was some fruits and this cake that I really enjoyed. Hi guys, welcome. I haven't checked with you for the past, okay, it's almost 2 days. This is day 2 of my stay in Kenya, and yeah, it has been training and work, and it's been tasking and demanding. Like, I am running on I think 4 hours of sleep a day, but I would not change it. It's actually very educating, it's enlightening, and yes. So yesterday was my first day here, and I think you would have seen clips. This is my second day, and this is just me checking in with you guys. Hey. But yeah, I'm going for like today's session, and just want to try catching up, and then go for dinner probably around 8:30, so I could settle in and sleep early so that I wake up early tomorrow. So bye guys. For day 2 dinner, we decided to try out the Italian restaurant, and here's the view as usual. First things first, for starters we had salad and this bread that I really enjoyed. I love that bread. 10 out of 10. My colleague ordered pizza that I helped her to eat. Trust your girl. And I ordered lamb lasagna that I also enjoyed. For dessert, it was ice cream, just 3 flavors of chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Of course, there's always room for desserts. Finished it. Good morning guys. Today's day 3 of my training, and I'm quite early today. I woke up really early. Yes, so I'm just checking it. Of course, I had to do an outfit check because I had not done that for the past 2 days, and I was really in the mood to take pictures. Here's my boss just giving a presentation on our NGO and what we do. Then it was lunchtime, and I had potatoes with some beef, I think, and chapati. I think that's how it's pronounced. And yes, here's me laughing at my colleague because she says I ate a lot of rubbish. She didn't enjoy it. Because we finished early on day 3, which was Wednesday, and my colleague from Nigeria and some colleagues from Ethiopia decided to take a walk down the streets of Nairobi. We went to Thika Road Mall because in Nairobi are a lot different from Nigeria because they're usually a right-wheel drive. But nonetheless, we went into the mall, and the first thing we wanted to do was to change money into Kenyan shillings. Here it is. And then we went to window shopping and shopping for items for our loved ones, husbands, children, sisters. So after shopping, I got some accessories for my sisters and myself, loads of earrings and bracelets, and then I also got some gifts for my parents. My colleague got gifts for her husband and children. Then it was day 3 and it was time to go to the Chinese restaurant. Yay! This is the walk leading up to the restaurant. We had a really nice host. I think his name was Willis, and yes, it was the most amazing person. Helped with the recommendations, even for I think day 4, which was the Japanese restaurant as well. He was really helpful, and this is just us looking at the menu. And for starters, I think I had soup for my starter based off Willie's recommendation. And here is my drink. I decided to go with Crest, and of course my beautiful self. Yes, I had soup for starters. Was amazing. I think I'll give this 8 over 10 because I enjoyed it, but I could not finish it. The servings were really large servings. I did not finish my food, guys. I was so full. I was like, nah, I cannot finish. But here's my main. I had spicy pork belly with egg fried rice. Amazing. God, this meal was everything. Did not finish it, but I enjoyed it. So day 4, which was Thursday, was just learning about diagnostic tools and how to use them whenever we have clients in the project that we're embarking on. And here I was brainstorming with my colleague Upendo from Tanzania. And yeah, we're just coming up with questions because the next day we were supposed to have an interview with a client. And here we're just coming up with possible questions to ask and make the interview success so we could get our desired result. So I have to be here by 7:32. Oh god, I don't even know how to feel about that. And I was thinking I was going to sleep today, like I was saying going to sleep. So I had lunch, which was just broccoli, some potatoes, and jollof rice that did not really taste like jollof rice in Nigeria. And I also had some flaked fish. Then took a mini walk, another walk exploring some parts of the hotel that I had not previously explored. And there's this waterfall that was so beautiful, and I loved the view. I use sunscreen every morning now. Yes, for my face. Is that the right way? I think it's this way. Then it was time for dinner at the Japanese restaurant. This was the only restaurant that we had not toured. I mentioned earlier that there were 5 restaurants, and this is the 4th restaurant we're having dinner at. The 5th one is where I usually have lunch at, and that is Cafe Kigwa. Yeah, so we had dinner at Chio, which is the Japanese restaurant and the only restaurant that we had not toured. And of course we met Willis again. Amazing guy, gave us the best recommendations as usual. Went with ginger ale for my drink of the night, and here is the salad, which was the starter. Really amazing. The flavors were phenomenal, honestly. So the very first course came in, and it was lobster. I cannot remember the sauce that I had it with, but it was recommended by the chef and it was great. This next course was shrimp with the same sauce that I had with lobster earlier, and I think you already know that there is no miss. 10 out of 10. The chef, great. So the next course was beef and some vegetable stir fry. At this point, I think I already started to feel full a bit, but not yet satisfied. So I kept going. And yeah, the vegetable was comprising of, I think, carrots, cucumbers, there was bok choy, and the sauce I had it with, I think I had it with soy sauce, the beef with soy sauce. Can't really remember all the details, but I can only remember how it tasted. Great, amazing, perfect. So during the preparation of the last course, the chef decided to do something very cool that I had not seen before. This was my very first time seeing this. I mean, I'd seen it in the movies, but like experiencing it firsthand was amazing. This is my last course, which was rice and chicken, 10 out of 10, and that was it for my 5 restaurant experience. So day 5 and the final day of this work training. This was me rushing for my 8 a.m. interview with my colleague for a client. So today wasn't a really good day for me because I was not feeling too well. I was really under the weather, but I still had to make it regardless. So I was looking so dull all through the day. But yeah, making my way to the interview room. I had 2 interviews today, and this was the very first one. I'm just taking a look at how stressed and ill I look. I was really holding it in. I was just trying to give my best, but I wasn't feeling too well. I think I was over it at this point. Like, can I just go home? But still, I had to push. After the first interview was over, I went for breakfast and I just decided to have omelets with bird. And here is my chef, Kito, making me the omelet. I think having a conversation with him, he said, just as how Nigerian names have meanings, his name also has a meaning, and I think it means born on a weekday or the beginning of the week, one of the two. But It's similar to the Nigerian culture as well, where people have names significant to circumstances they were born in. After breakfast was my second interview, which I didn't get to record, but for lunch I decided to try the Kenyan gali and githeri. Did I enjoy it? I'll give this a 7 out of 10. And of course, for my final dinner at the Safari Park Hotel, Kenya, went back to the African restaurants because it was kind of a gathering for every single person that had been involved in the training. And of course, here are the colleagues from Burkina Faso presenting gifts. It's not really clear, but yeah. And then of course tried various types of meat, and then had desserts, which was mint cake, and I don't know what the other one is. But of course, the amazing performance. I think I'm going to let this play so you guys can enjoy what I enjoyed. This was the last performance for the day, and performers are obviously bidding us farewell bye to different countries. And yes, I really enjoyed it, being my last night in Kenya, and I was a bit emotional though, but it was amazing. I think I've said amazing too many times in this video, but that is exactly how I felt on this trip. Of course, after that night, it was time to pack my bags, say goodbye to Safari Park Hotel in Kenya, and then go back to my country, Nigeria. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.